I'll give that a try. Greetings one and all. Welcome back to my kitchen here today, where I am going to be making a roast pork knuckle. And if you haven't seen a pork knuckle, this is what it looks like. It's very, I guess, a bit fatty. It's covered in skin, which is sort of, as far as I'm concerned, one of its desirable qualities. And I'm further pursuing this idea of a carnivore diet, basically a keto diet, but full blown. And so I just want to cook this today as is. I'll be adding some salt a bit later, and that's about it. But the first stage of this cooking, I've just got it on this rack here over a tray which I've half filled with water. And I'm going to, like I say, this is just the first stage. Just loosely sort of cover it in some foil. Like so, and I'm going to be cooking this low and slow in my oven in this first stage for a good, I'm guessing probably 2.5, maybe even 3 hours. I've got it just a tad over 150 degrees Celsius. If you've got a really good oven, I'd just stick to 150, but my oven's a bit crappy. So I'm going to whack that in, and I'll get back to you in 2 or 3 hours. I'll check it after 2 hours, but I'm envisaging it'll go a bit longer. Let's get it in carefully. Don't forget, it's standing up a bit high, so get your rack down low. Now, if you're not doing the carnivore diety thing, may I suggest that instead of putting water in that tray, you add some beer, and that can then be, as it evaporates and you add a little bit more, if it evaporates too much, that could be the base of a good gravy. But I'm not going gravy today. I'm sticking to the strict carnivore thing. Alrighty, like I say, I'll see you a bit later. Alrighty guys, so here we are about 2.5 hours later. I've just taken my hock off that rack. I just wiped it dry with some paper toweling, and I've just let it sit there and cool a little bit. 2.5 hours I think was enough. Now what I'm going to do now is get a gadget. Now, long-term viewers of my channel probably realise I'm not a big one for kitchen gadgets. I just feel like you end up with drawers and cupboards full of stuff. But in saying that, I have invested in a relatively inexpensive little tool here. And this is like a little sharp, it's got, I don't know, about, I haven't counted them, about 20 or so, like I guess upside down nails or sharp points in it. It's got like a barrier thing here that's on a spring so that those spikes can come through. And what we can do with that is just pierce our skin all the way over. And what that'll do is just release some of that fat onto the skin while it's cooking uncovered, and help to really crisp up our skin there by letting that fat come out. Now some of it's already come out in the water, so but that's okay. There should still be plenty there. So I'll just get on with that for a minute. Alrighty guys, so I've got my hock back onto my rack here. Now I've emptied that liquid out of the pan there. Like I say, if you're making gravy, you would have saved that, reduced it, put some other flavours and stuff in it. But like I say, I'm not making gravy today. I'm just going to roast this hock. Now what I've made here is I've just made a little trivet out of alfoil. So I'm just going to use to slightly sit up our hock, just to get all those skin bits sort of off the, like so. Now I'm going to get my oven to a hotter temperature now, probably around 180 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to continue roasting this. And I've thrown that back in the oven and nearly forgotten an important bit. We're going to salt it quite liberally. Alrighty guys, so I've got my pork knuckle now out of the oven. I just let it sit there and rest for a little bit. Now on that higher temperature, I actually did cook it for about an hour on that 180, and then just towards the end there I ramped it up to a bit over 200 just for another 15-20 minutes, something like that, and it's looking good. Get our nice crackling like we wanted, a nice pork skin. Now another thing, I don't know if I said this at the start, so I'm going to say it now. Before I started any of this process, I did have this pork knuckle sitting uncovered on a plate in my fridge for 24 hours or overnight, and that's just to sort of start the process of drying it out. If I didn't say that, well, I'm saying it now. Alrighty, let's give it a try. Despite it sitting there for a while, it's still steaming hot inside underneath that crackle. I'm just going to try a little bit of the meat first, because I want to see if it's still juicy and not dried out. And let me tell you, that is absolutely delicious. But of course, the star of the show here is our pork skin, our pork crackling. Let's break off a bit. I'll give that a try. And my friends, it doesn't get any better than that. It is absolutely delicious, super crispy, not tough to chew, just crunches open in your mouth. and man, I'm looking forward to eating the rest of this. I'm going to put it on my plate now. I'm going to sit down and eat it. I'm going to crack open a cold beer. No, I'm not. I just remembered. I'm doing the carnivore diet. No beer allowed. Oh well, I'm just going to sit down and crack this open and eat it. This is allowed on the carnivore diet. And man, what a treat. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate your support. Lots of nice comments coming in from you regular guys. You know who you are. I try and respond to all your comments, and there's a small but loyal group of people who comment every video, and you guys, you really help me keep this channel going. Sometimes I feel like I couldn't be bothered. There's no money in it or anything like that. It's just a hobby really, but it's you guys that go, no, it's fun. And it's fun that there's people out there who are enjoying it. So if you're watching these videos and you are enjoying it, why not join that group, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll try and respond. I try to respond to every comment, and share the video. Check out some of the other videos, all that jazz. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Thanks for watching this video. Really appreciate it. Alrighty, I will see you all next time.